From virtual to real, Nissan presents GT Academy Race to Dubai.
Over the next 3 months, a selection of Nissan's youngest racing drivers will train for one of the world's toughest endurance races, the Dubai 24 Hours. We'll follow their highs and their lows as they attempt to make the grade in the world of professional motorsport. But unlike your average racing driver, these guys are unique. They've all learned their craft on a PlayStation. This is the road to Dubai. Since 2008, GT Academy has been turning PlayStation gamers into racing drivers.
We take the world's top Gran Turismo racers and select the quickest, most promising driver.
It was a fantastic prize and, you know, the opportunity of my life to become a racing driver.
15 months ago, I'd never stepped into a race car, never been to a racetrack before.
Really amazing, and sometimes I still can't believe it.
And in 2013, 3 more names were added to the list of winners. European GT Academy winner Wolfgang Reip, Russian GT Academy winner Mark Schulznitsky, and German GT Academy winner Peter Pizzera. Well, they're just beginning their journey into the world of professional motor racing, but will they succeed as Lucas, Jordan and Jan have done? And can they make it to the Dubai 24 Hours? Only a year ago, Jan Mardenborough was in the same position as Wolfgang, Mark and Peter are now, chasing his dreams and hoping to succeed as a professional driver. But Jan has surpassed every expectation of him. Along with teammate Alex Buncombe and RJN Motorsport, who've moulded all previous GT Academy winners, he is chasing a British GT3 Championship title. The 4th stop of the series is at Brands Hatch, and RJN took their place on the podium as winners. Exactly 365 days after he won GT Academy, it was Jan's first major win as a professional race car driver. The result also put them only 2 points short of the top step in the series. Silverstone was the next stop, and before the race began, RGN sat in 3rd place in the championship table, so Jan, Alex and the team knew that a win could mean the title. But disaster struck. The car lost its traction control and ABS, which meant they lost 3 seconds a lap, and the team finished in 8th position.
Well, yes, there's 1 race left, and we still had a chance of winning the British GT Championship.
The scene set for what will be an epic battle to decide the ultimate honours in the British GT3 Championship. Winning this title in only his first year of racing would be a massive achievement for Jan, and he and RJN know it's within reach.
So we're at Donington Park this weekend for the final round of British GT. And the fight for the championship, we've just had practice 1 and practice 2. It was tough sessions for me and Alan and the team. We found there was an issue with the engine which caused the car to get reduced turbo pressure. We've sorted that now, and we're heading to qualifying. Up to me and Arnold to get our heads down and put in a good lap.
With the rules stating that the team are not allowed to refuel in qualifying, team principal Bob Neville's nominated Jan to drive the 2nd stint. This means he gets to run under better circumstances. Less fuel means a lighter car and potentially faster lap times.
We decided to send Alex first and try and do a quick time in the early part of the half hour. And he was a bit unlucky, he got traffic on 2 of his quickest laps. And then we put Jan in, and he had more luck, he had a clear lap.
As a pairing, we were looking really good for the race. We're 1.4 off pole, and I think 7/10 off the guys we need to be in the championship. Me and Al will be right up there.
So with only a small gap between them and pole position, hopes are high for RJN to take the win. Also hoping to succeed this weekend are the 2012 GT Academy winners Wolfgang Reip, Mark Schulznitsky and Peter Pizzera. Over the next few months, they will be racing all over the UK in their quest to gain the 12 signatures they'll need to obtain their international licenses, so they'll be able to compete in the Dubai 24 Hours. At their first race in Brands Hatch, carelessness, like overtaking under yellow flags and exceeding track limits, could have cost them those signatures, so they were very fortunate to earn them. But from now on, they will have to be more careful.
So here we are in Anglesey. The track is really fun.
Now I heard about this track before and never see configuration of track.
New track for us all, small, but a few meters over there is the ocean.
Racing at this small track in Anglesey will be good practice for the boys, as they'll have to be very aware of traffic, something they have practiced at race camp and a challenge they'll face in Dubai. But their driving mentors, Christian Van and Rob Jenkinson, are always on hand to advise them and keep them on the right track.
There's a real mixed bag of cars out there on the grid, so the speed differential is huge, you know, from pole to where our pace is. This weekend we're looking at 12 seconds.
You must look very often in the mirrors and to look that you don't block the fast guys. Important thing for Dubai, because we are not the fastest car there.
It's good to learn to cope with faster car than us.
In terms of being able to race for the win, that's not the objective this weekend. We're still looking for signatures, so we need to keep them out of trouble so they definitely get those signatures to gain their international licence.
So can they stay out of trouble and cope with the faster classes of cars?
Very difficult for the guys, actually. Very quickly the guys were being lapped by some of the front runner cars, and that was really what dictated the race. They were having to keep out the way as best they could, but they're in the infancy in terms of their experience, so they've got to expect that, and everybody starts somewhere. I think Wolfie, to this point, is the best in terms of overall package. His attitude is correct, he's very focused, he's keen to learn, and he's proving so far to be probably the quickest as well. So things are looking really good for Wolfie, actually, and I've got high hopes for him.
I just crossed the finish line. I tried to stay in front of my teammates. Really fun track, really fun.
We're a month into the process now. The guys are doing a reasonable job. We can certainly make them better in various ways, not just the driving. The driving's going really well, actually, but there's lots of other elements to becoming a racing driver that I think they could improve on. For some, it's fitness. For others, it's maybe a slight attitude adjustment required. So we'll get them better.
Wolfgang, Mark and Peter succeeded in gaining their signatures in Anglesey, but with all-round improvements needed, there's a lot of hard work ahead of them. As there is for Jan, Alex and the RGN Motorsport team, who are competing in the final of the British GT3 Championship at Donington Park. RGN are currently sitting third in the championship. If they win in Donington, they win the title, a massive achievement for Jan, who's only in his first year of racing. But with the car experiencing some engine problems and Alex struggling to get a clear lap in qualifying, it's not been an easy day for the team.
We had 2 free practice sessions today, as normal, and they're both quite difficult for us. The car seemed to be down on power a bit, and therefore we were searching for an engine gremlin, which we eventually found.
This is our last chance saloon, mate.
The 35 RGN car will start the 2-hour race in 14th place. Bob nominates Alex Bunker to drive first. Alex gets off to a fantastic start. By the end of lap 3, he's in 3rd place, and he's soon at the front, pulling away from his rivals to create a 12-second lead.
it's just all about Alan. I was keeping out of trouble. He's doing a fantastic job out there. I've got to get in the car now and do my bit, my end of the bargain. The car looks like it's to be going well, so hopefully we can bring it home if there's no issues with the car.
The driver changeover is flawless, and the championship title lies within reach as Jan exits the pits, ready to carry on the good work started by his teammate.
Fantastic race, really. At the start, had a really good first couple of laps. I think by lap 4, I think I got up to the lead.
Jan's first lap goes smoothly, and all looks good for the rookie driver to bring home the championship title. But after only 2 laps, there's an obvious problem, and Jan is forced to return to the pits.
Unfortunately, the car came in and it wasn't actually a puncture, it was the left rear damper had broken, so nothing we could do but put the car back in the box and change the damper, which took 5–10 minutes.
Leading the race, 10-second lead, I'd think. And then a second lap coming through Craner curves. Driving it how I've always driven it through there. And then the car just sat down really hard. And it's just sort of spat me sideways very slightly. I was on the radio to Bob and the guys, and I said, guys, I think there's a damper gone. So boxed, and the guys looked at it and put us back in the garage. It just took forever, and well, that's our race over.
The series has gone really well. Brand new car, Nissan GTR. To be fighting for the championship is marvellous. So we're not really complaining. We would obviously just like to have won it, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, real big shame because we had that in the bag.
We were all happily cheering for Alex. Started 14th and then got up to first within the first 3 laps, and then getting in the car, completely comfortable, everything going really well. And then for something, a damper to go, it is just horrible. And that's our championship challenge over anyway, so massively gutting to be out in the lead, and then something feel like that is just heart-wrenching, really.
After a great British GT3 championship and being hailed as one of the standout drivers of the series, it's a hard blow for Jan to take, and an undeserving end to a championship that was well within RJN's grasp. Coming up next on Race to Dubai, we catch up with Wolfgang, Mark and Peter as they settle into their new home. And 2010 GT Academy winner Jordan Tresson competes with Team Singitech at the next stop of the World Endurance Championship in Bahrain.
From virtual to real, Nissan presents GT Academy Race to Dubai.